Hello everybody, my name is Meexington. I'm just here to show you some Skarner tips that I've found and read about and such. Tip number one is when you're clearing your jungle, use Q before you auto attack, because when you auto attack due to his passive, it lowers his cooldowns by 0.5 seconds, which is actually quite a lot. So when you're going through the jungle, if you do that, the time adds up, and as you can see on screen now, there is a split. The one on the top left is me jungling and I'm doing Q before auto attacks on every single camp, and on the bottom right is the exact opposite. So I'm auto attacking and then I'm queuing every single camp. Maybe a slight exaggeration, but it still shows you the difference at times. While this is running, I'll let you know, tell you a little bit about myself. My name is Meexington, I play League. I play around 1900 ELO on EU West. I've been playing League for like 2 years, and I've always wanted to get into making videos and stuff. So what better way than to do League of Legends, which I really enjoy playing. I mainly jungle. Rarely do other roles. I really like jungle, whereas other roles I kind of feel as a drag. Jungle just seems to be my thing, I guess. As I said before, I really wanted to get into making videos. And I did want to do it on League for a while, but I didn't really know what to do. And then I just thought I could just do some advanced tips on jungle characters that I like playing. So at the end of the video, if you could just leave a comment and say like how you would want me to do this on next, and if you get any tips about improving the videos or anything like that, please do put them there, because I'm looking for all the feedback I can get. This is far from perfect, but it's the best I could do with like no experience, so tips are appreciated. So as you can see from the video, that the two splits have actually got quite far apart already. At the end of the video it tells you exactly how much it is, and I rounded it down because I'd noticed there was a slight change in the way I moved between one of the camps, between the top split and the bottom split. So I just rounded it down and hopefully that should balance it out a bit better. So the top split is finished now at 2 minutes 12, a lot faster than the bottom one. The bottom one finishes around 9 seconds later, so 2:21 I think, or 2:22 maybe at the start, yeah, 2:22. So really, it was like 9.67 seconds difference, but I rounded it down, as I said earlier, that I'd slightly changed on how I moved between some of the camps. So put it down to human error, I guess. Now the next trick coming up is one, not for jungle, but for when ganking. You don't need to do it to have successful ganks, but it really helps. And then one of the examples, you can see that I wouldn't have got the kill without it. Well, maybe wouldn't have got the kill without it, I should say. So this is just an example I did in a practice game with my mate. So basically, he comes to the bush, I grab him, cue him, and then I turn him away from where he wants to go. So it's quite obvious that he wanted to go back up toward his tower. So I just moved him down the way so that he had to move through me to get back to his tower, and I was just keep hitting him, keep slowing him, using all my abilities, just doing everything I can to do as much damage as I could. Now next is the body turn in practice, which is when I did it in one of the games. The games were just a normal game. It was like late at night, and I tried to solo queue, but the queues were like ridiculously long because nobody must have been playing, so I just gave up with the normal game. The Riven kind of juked me a bit, but I finally got her, and it was a bit awkward because she could have went multiple ways at that point. I just dragged her up towards our tower. She came back in, she went down, she went back up, and we finally got her because she didn't have a flash due to a gank earlier. The next one is on the mid, it's just a couple minutes after the first one. And I'm pretty sure Oriana did have flash here, but with me grabbing her and turning her around, she knew she was dead, so she didn't even bother using it. The next one I didn't actually get any footage of me doing it, but just in practice really. An example, just against game against bots. It wasn't perfect, but it still shows you what you kind of need to do. So pre-charge your Q from the camps, then run into the lane, and apply your slow. Normally you would have an ally helping you, and normally they wouldn't stand there and cast spells like this idiot bot, but basically that's it really. Just really shows you some things you might have not known about Skarner that you maybe know now, which is good. So here's a quick recap of what just happened. Tip number one, when you're clearing a jungle, use Q, then auto attack to clear it faster. Tip number 2, turn your body as your ultimate ends so that they're even further away and they're forced to walk through you. Tip number 3 is pre-charge your Q off jungle minions where possible. I don't have the next champion lined up to do this with, but if you've got any suggestions, put them in the comments and I'll certainly check them out. There'll be more videos coming, so subscribe if you'd like to see them. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you guys later.